Okay, watcher, welcome back. Firstly, no echo practically. We've got the bikes in, the stuff and the tools and some other stuff. It's just full up in here. Stuff everywhere. Right, first of all, we can't start this. This is the first kind of broadcast video from this place in the pen.
Yep.
Kind of the first one. We haven't, as you can see, this is just uproar at the moment. All we've done is throw everything in, shut the door, and then we try and sort it out. The first thing you notice is the echo's gone, and that's great because we've worked on the design and everything else. I'm going to show you something in a minute, what we're doing with that, so that we can make this, take the studio theme as far as we can to make it work. As you can see, breath, it's cold in here at the minute. It's freezing cold. It's about -1 outside, and it's unheated so far. Going to be putting heating in the garage, but not yet. That's for the future. For the moment, I've got to get some storage. First things first is this alcove. I want to show you what she helped me design. She's cleverer than you think, you know. Come and look at this. First of all, what we did was take a basic plan of the garage itself. We've got this kind of box in. This has got some pipes inside there. There's about 4 large pipes, sort of various trunking and stuff that goes up inside there. I've had a look in through the inspection. There's no way I can get rid of that. I thought I'd be able to, but I can't. So that's got to stay there, so that's permanent. You've got a little pillar there, which is that, 1 block width, 17¼ So really that, I just took 23 measurements of the whole garage, 90, 99 there. So when we look, orientating that, that's 90 inches. The front one is 99 inches. And so on. We've done all these measurements. Then what I've done is taken that and done a scale drawing. Now all you have to do to make 25:1 scale is measure it in inches and then take a ruler, piece of A4 paper, and you can convert it to millimetres. Millimetres to inches, 25 millimetres in an inch. So if you just use a regular straightforward school ruler, you get the exact size, which means that what we can do is create this. Let's show you what we've got. So what we're going to do is, in this alcove at the back, which has been quite useful, you see, this is what I was thinking of doing. Let's show you what I mean. I was thinking of doing the kind of standard blokey thing of banging a bench right across, like you do, but that's not going to work at all, because I'm working here, and y'all can't see me, that's no good. Sideways on is alright, but it's not as big, so she came up with an idea, because she's a brilliant cook and works in the kitchen. Kitchens.
Well, I don't work in a kitchen.
The kitchens. She does. Basically, kitchens are very well laid out. So what we've done is this. We're going this way with the benches, like an L shape. So we're going to put, quite simply, a bench across here, coming out halfway across the workshop. We've got 3 bikes across the back there where you are. But this side will just be a bench coming across there, and then a bench. That'll be an L-shaped bench. So when you're in the workspace here, there'll be loads of benches around, there'll be loads of space to work, and that's going to give me a lot more ergonomic convenience. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite good at thinking that. So those benches are being made at the moment. I found a guy online, had a chat with him. Honestly, for what we're paying for the benches, they're being made for us. They're going to come kind of unassembled, and I have to assemble, but they're 4x2 pressure treated slow grown timber, and they're assembled with 6-inch coach bolts and nuts. They're not nailed or screwed together. These are serious benches. Each bench weighs 80 kilos each, so they're seriously heavy. And the picture on his website, when you see them, it will be the video after this one. I'll show you the picture on the guy's website. He's got a Citroen Xantia standing on the bench. They are very, very strong. So they're going in strong enough to work on proper workbenches, but I've got to get rid of all of this first of all. So there's the plan. A bench coming along the wall, bench coming out across. The lift here will just be along this side, giving roughly 2.5 feet either side, which is enough room to work because you're normally standing up. We've got 3 mats across the back for the 3 bikes, 2 8-foot mats and a 7-foot mat for the Harley, and the tool chest will go in there. So all of this is to scale. The principle of doing that is that I can order the benches to the inch. That's a 90-inch gap. They're 25 inches deep, so I've ordered 25-inch. And then I've literally come off an inch on the other end. What is that? 64. I've gone 64 inches wide and then 25 inches deep for the one that goes in. So I literally get 89 inches of benchage that's going in there to give me a 1-inch gap at the end. They'll slide in perfectly. which is why I've taken the trouble to do a proper scale drawing to some sort of accuracy, at least measuring it, we hope. Right, before we can do anything, as you can see, the problem I've got here is space. I've got all this stuff to go away. So first things first, I've got some benches. I only bought, not benches,
Shelving.
shelving. Oh, it's been a long week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long
we've got to
week.
say as well, we've got to say the messages that you sent us last week, okay, we're midweek at recording this, but the messages you sent us when we closed down in the garage were absolutely heartwarming, weren't they?
Oh, amazing.
Totally heartwarming. We couldn't really put into words how we feel. Thank you so much.
It really cheered us up because we were being so tired.
It just didn't stop, did we? You know, it's been a mad of absolute panic trying to get everything in time so we can get this up and running as quick as possible. So these
You haven't even opened them, they might be pink.
yeah, they come out, they're probably pink. So this is racking, straightforward steel racking. What I want to do later on is take some 2x2 hardwood battening and I'm going to make a proper shelving stack right to the top. The problem I had was purchasing ready-made shelving is actually not that easy. Because it's kind of a standard width times depth, isn't it?
Yep.
We found that's only a 19-inch deep alcove, but it's something like 60 inches wide. So in order to get a shelf that didn't stick out into the floor, of course problems with space, we had to get them narrow, and then when we went narrow they were too wide still to get 1.5 in. Yeah, so in the end we found these are just temporary. They weren't, how much were these?
£44 for the two.
For the pair, so about 22 quid. They're just steel racking, and that's going to be this video. I'm just going to put these together, bolt them up together. They clearly come, as you can see, flat packed. Put them together, stick them in the hole, and start stacking all of that into them to make some space. It won't be tidy, it'll just be out of the way. Once I've got this space, then the bench work arrives. I can get the benches assembled, get them in, and the final thing is mats and carpets. We have got some carpet coming. Motorcycle mats, you know motorcycle mats? We've got the sort of thing that go underneath your bike. We've got 5, 6 of those going in different strategic places, so the place is actually almost completely soundproof. The final job will be to soundproof the door because it's tin. Effectively, it is a Horman door. To those, I can't remember who it was, somebody said that he works on Horman doors. There is a Horman Pro Series 2000 door, very secure, very strong, but it is still a steel door and it resonates, so that's going to get some lagging and stuff put on it which will stop it resonating, and hopefully this will be a dead sound, a zero echo environment, which will mean it's better for videos. But hopefully the light's working already. Anyway, enough waffling, don't you think, Ben?
You get on with your shelves.
Let's get stuck into your shelves. That's it. These out and see if they look like they did in the picture.
Well, yeah.
Oh, nice. That looks right, doesn't it?
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah.
It's quite nice stuff. Any of this stuff, if you're interested, I've got to say that the messages that we've had from you, a lot of you have asked questions on, you're doing this yourself, a lot of you are being inspired by what we're doing here, and you're going to do a similar thing to your garage. So none of this has been supplied. We bought all this. We're not sponsored by anyone. This is stuff we bought for ourselves, so we're buying the stuff we want. This is what I like about this. It's a black grey gunmetal type extruded steel, 1 mil thick. You can get thicker racking, but like I said, it's not holding up a bridge. It's just holding up some nuts and bolts and tins and stuff. So, you know, overkill and all that. So I wanted something that matches, doesn't look too bad, kind of goes with the grey-ish, and works. Right, so I've got some instructions. Is anybody good at IKEA?
You better get cracking.
That's what it looks like when it's assembled. So I've got to put this together. I'll put one together and see how it works, then I'll put the other together and show you if it goes, then it's in the wall. It's not stacking it. That's better enough, isn't it? Go and put the kettle on.
10 hours later.
She can go and put the kettle on and we'll get on with this, shall we? Give me a minute. There's one in. Right.
I like the way you got your red stripe going exactly to the shelf. Look.
Well, obviously. all these things are worked out in advance, you know it is. Right. Okay, this is the first one. This is temporary, like I said. I'm going to build a decent one in. But since we've worked out or seen how this stuff goes, I might not. The initial idea was to put this together temporarily. It will do for now. Very strong, very, very sturdy. It's made of this like Dexy and stuff. I mean, you've seen how this works, look, surely. All it does, it fits together like that. You fit that in, and then you hammer it in with a rubber mallet, and then the shelves sit on. I'll show you in a minute. Extremely easy to put together, and extremely easy to knock apart and just adapt. So if I need one shelf to be a bit further up, it's all adaptable. But I don't know what we might do, because they fit together. They come in this half height, and you sort of fit them together like that. I can get another one, and I can take that up to full height. So I think we'll do that. How much are they paid? £20? £22 each?
Yeah.
£22 for one for that, which I think is brilliant, really, and they're proper sturdy. So for what they cost, I think we might get another one. Just take them up to full, sort of, I mean, that much again, which is the height I need. That's then 60 quid for all the benching I need, and what I'll do just for stability is just bolt that to the wall at the back so then it'll come down and look like a mast one day. Spoil the whole day, wouldn't it? Right. Just show you how it goes together, ever so easy. If you want any racking or shelving for your garage, I'm not endorsing this, though this is not some sort of product placement. Honestly, you can buy this stuff anywhere. If any of you seen the orange and blue stuff, I've got that where I work in my day job. Honestly, the orange and blue stuff, I work at a bus company and they put engines on it. That stuff is so strong. This extrusion here on the stuff at work is 2mm thick, and the whole shelf unit, God, it's massive. It really is. You can jump up and down on it, but they don't need that. They only need the lightweight stuff, and it's so cheap. And it's kind of extruded with a kind of curve to it, so it's pretty strong. It's twist resistant, twist resistant. So I'm going to put all the little feet on. I'll assemble this one, show you it works. If you want anything like this, they're all over eBay. You just check the size you want, the colour you want. It's so easy to get. Your little rubber feet go on the bottom. That's it, that way up. And just belt them in. You just need a little rubber hammer. I'll show you, hang on. Get that in there. So it's like a little rubber foot. It just goes on the bottom. Just beat that on. That's the first upright, and move on from there. I'll get these done. Come back in a minute, I'll show you they go. Just fits together, ever so easy. Even I can do it. Right. So these shelves are just 6mm MDF. If you wanted to, and you just a bit stronger, there's nothing wrong with getting some 10mm chipboard or even some steel, just some steel sheets. You can, and then you could screw the steel sheets down. You can make them absolutely reeds. It's up to you. So that looks like in place, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
move that.
That's heavy.
That is heavy. Need some room. There we go. Shelving, done. A little bit of shelving. Some space. Now, obviously I'm going to get another one of those, and I'm going to build them up half as high again, and then screw them together so they're one shelf unit. And that all you got to do with these holes, just literally, you can bolt through those with nuts and bolts washers, and make them a bit more sturdy still. So there we go. That's the first thing. What do you reckon, Pen?
Better fill it now.
Better fill out with stuff.
Yep.
Let's make some tidyage. Let's go. Okay, there we are. Going to get one more, break it in half, or just use it as two halves and extend them up, because I've got several more things to be stowed away. So just basic, stowing stuff away, making it look good, and then the benches are in. So in this stuff, will all go under the benches. They've got like a plinth underneath them that gives them strength, and that will hold loads of stuff. So the idea is everything stows away, so we've got nothing cluttered the place up. And once the benches are in and everything's done, then we can put the carpets down and start working. The first video is going to be on Holly, isn't it? We've got a fitting kit coming. Making spacers out of big nuts is very good, and it works and it's safe, but it's nothing like a proper spacer. So Tech have made some proper parts for that, and that parts kit is on its way once that comes. And all this is done, then that will go back on the benches. The first video, the first proper video from the new next generation Delboy's Garage. Maybe so. What do you reckon? Like that?
Yep. Bit tidy, get in there.
If you're interested in this kind of thing, they were £22 each, but you can pay 4 times as much. So just be careful what you're buying. The minefield, about 40 pages on eBay. We just got those as cheap as we could, in the right colour, and they do the job. Out of the way. There we are. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for all of your amazing support, for bringing us as far as we've come so far. It's been 5 years. We've bet the barn on this lot, and hopefully, when we start making videos, they'll be that much better. There's already a lot less echo in here than there was. There's going to be even less once we get the carpets in, or the matting and everything else, and all the benches in. More kit makes less echo. So there we are. I think that's it. Take it easy. Right, take. See you next time.